Zidane Danny, Electro Ninja here, and welcome back to Electro Ninja's Lab. We're back with another live stream, and we're going to be playing some Final Fantasy XIV. Like I said, I am very tired, in case it's not completely obvious, so we'll see exactly what happens today. There's no guarantee of anything right now. Like I said, I'm extremely tired. But yeah, we're gonna focus on reset stuff. Mostly the Wondrous Tales, and building up our and yeah, tomes. Working on tomes. Try and get as many tomes as possible. We'll see exactly how well we do. Yeah. We might also work a little bit on the cosmic stuff. Unfortunately, this is probably going to be one of the last. We're probably not going to do reset day next week, just due to the. Well, we might do some, but it will likely be a much shorter stream than it usually is. I mean, granted, this one's also short, but it's mostly because I just took way too long to get into this. So, yeah, we'll see exactly how far we go. But yeah. Probably a good amount this week will be we'll be playing Final Fantasy XIV, especially since tomorrow is the Rising happens tomorrow, so we'll be doing that at the beginning to start off tomorrow's stream, and then aside from that, I'm really not sure. We might just keep working on the Wondrous Tales, and if we still have any, as well as doing reset stuff. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I've already done my hunts for the day, so that's not gonna be. We're not gonna be doing too much with that. But yeah. But yeah, while we're waiting for this, let's go ahead and head to Sinus. Sinus Adorum. No. I wish that wasn't the first thing on that. Alright. So. Yeah. While we're waiting, we will go ahead and do some of this. Those are so we will go ahead and find a standard 3 that will work. So 2 of those. Okay, there we go. That's one. You know what, fuck it. We're gonna stop. Too bad. So sad. We'll try and come back to this. See, that's the thing with all with whenever you do, if you want to do something that requires you to craft or do anything, if you're doing other things at the same time, as soon as you or rather with queuing, do something else, and as soon as you do it, it's time to start for the queue to proc. So annoying. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. I know the front line's not really going to require it, but I just need to get it done. Bum 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 bum. So we're in Maelstrom today. So, little interesting thing. I actually did try to do, briefly, I tried to, checked out, Eureka Orthos, and quickly realized it's a lot harder than I thought it would be. It's harder than the standard one, that is for sure. Or rather, it's not, I don't know if, well, I would say it's harder than Heaven on High, for sure. I would say that's harder than Heaven on High. Compared to Palace of the Dead, I'm not certain. I think Palace of the Dead is probably more challenging. Alright, let's go help out against Blue. We helped out quite a bit there. Ah, dang it. Adders took over while we were distracted with frickin' adders. Frickin' flames. Ay, ay. I don't even know why we're just... There's gotta be like a whole bunch of people that are just not participating. Because there's... I don't understand how we're not pushing them back. We were not pushing them back. don't... I am honestly just surprised, because we've been sticking together, and yet we're just not able to push him back, which is just... I don't know. Okay, good. We have 3 right now, but that does not mean much. Right? That likely means that they're going to attack us, and then we're going to... How? Seriously, how? Like we're doing a decent amount. We're battling these guys so freaking hard, and then yet. Like, this is one of the highest amounts of freaking whatchamajiggle that I've ever had. Freaking battle high. Yeah. This is the highest I've ever had of battle high on this map. And yet, for somehow, we're just like, nope, you're just gonna fail. I've... They're gonna come for this one, I bet. Okay, now we're splitting up, and that's possibly going to be an issue. Here, let's help out these guys, because they're pushing back. mean, there's a chance we'll get back, but I don't know if we will. It's... Good, they're pushing him back. Stay on here just in case. I think there's a good possibility. I really want those wings. Fudge. I don't know. Okay, we're catching up decently. The blue currently is in the lead, though. How much more do we have? We're about halfway through it. I'm very nervous about that because, well, yellow wants that back. There's, yeah, there it is. Okay, I held them off until the cavalry arrived. That's good. Okay. Gold, 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 gold. Is gonna get them the win if we don't. Mega Flare's gonna be a problem. Okay, good, somebody got it. Okay, good, we got it. Okay. Okay. Stay on the gold because there's just no... If we stay here, we win. Granted, yellow is picking up speed, so we might... Got this. We're so close. Come on. Come on. We might win. We might win. 5, 2. There it is. Holy shit. I was not expecting us to win. And yeah. That is probably one of the best I've ever done on this map. Kind of surprised. But yeah. All right. I'll be right back, and then we will continue to work on this shit. Alright, so I am back. Let's see here. Whew, alright, so clear that, switch to that, go to casual match, because yeah, that is the next thing that we need to do. Let's go ahead and also check this. Yep, we do have it. Yay! What does this even look like? I don't even know. Hidden Gorge Framers Kit. Let's see here. Oh, never mind. We will worry about it later. Okay. And we're at the beginning of that, so we're probably not gonna be leveling up again. As much as it would be nice to. Alright. Let's see what we do here. Alright. So we have a tank and a healer. They just have a healer. So there's a decent chance. Oh, and this is the first time that I'm doing this map. How nice. Okay. Let's see how we do. So, let's see. So we want... okay. So we want to jump over to that one. Into the middle. We're gonna battle. We're probably gonna battle out in the middle pretty fast, and then see what happens. Okay, this is actually a pretty even match. It's looking like. Okay. 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 That felt really short. But honestly, we did really well. So that, yeah. Like, like I didn't get direct kills, but I got 6 assists. So, yeah. But that was surprisingly pretty good. Like I was probably the worst of us. But that was fun. That was a good match. And that was the first time that I've ever done that map, so I wasn't too certain on where we were going. But that also felt shorter than some of the other ones. Maybe I'm just... Like, you can go through a lot of them really fast, and that might be part of what happened there. But, yeah. But let's see. So that took care of that. Let's go ahead and run a normal raid. What do we want for that? Tank. Let's go ahead and switch to Gunbreaker then. Alright. So, this could be any one of these. So let's see. So that's... We want M3 or M4. We want Edenverse, and we want Creator. One thing I kind of wish is that this was, like, always gave you something. Like, sure, it gives a normal... It always gives a normal raid. It always gives a level 100 dungeon. But I kind of wish that that it had a good chance of always giving you a level 100 Alliance raid. Or, well, maybe not necessarily a level 100. But maybe a 90. If you, like, if it's early. Like, now, like, once the Alliance... Once we actually get the big Alliance raid, the third Alliance raid for, then it should be, it should almost always be, there should always at least be one of them. I don't know. Maybe I'm just, I don't know. Ooh, okay, so I wanted to look at the portrait really quick. I want to see this new one. Oh, there we go. I guess I need to hop back in on some of these other ones and see what happens. It might be because I might have done something. We'll figure it out. Okay, they're already set to the main tank. Alright.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
I wonder if you can keep up.
It's as if there's a pack of him. A stylish evasion, well done.
I do like toying with my prey. Can you fend off a pack of wolves?
Bum ba dum ba dum bum.
Fly through! The earth is mine to command! Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
Okay. The good news is that we did really well there.
Still you stand. How delightful.
Okay, good. To this side. In.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Where did that colossal thing come from? His pentacle as to the sword. Must have hurt, but they're not.
You're mine.
Oh shit, the other take is dying.
Back up wolves. Try this.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger! The challenger's down! Is this the end? Such potent magics! But will they be enough to turn the tide?
Oh, that was close. I don't even know who did the I think it was the... Was it the Sage? I think it was the Sage. Because whoever it was died like right afterwards because they were hit by the big attack.
You're mine.
I think it was... Yeah, I think it was the Sage.
Pack of
Did
wolves.
it. Okay, I think it was the Sage, right? Yes, it was the Sage.
It's all
Or
over.
what- I think,
Until
yes,
next time.
I think it was the Sage. Okay. Pass on gear because I really don't need any right now. But, dang, that was a close one. Pass on that, and then read that. Because apparently I already have it. I was not expecting that. Oh. Woo! Oh. Mm. All right. Well, that that took care of M4. All right. I guess after that I guess we can do an alliance. Let's go ahead and switch to summoner. Okay. It's so insane to me now that we can actually mount up in this area, because we weren't able to for so long, and I just forget about it. But, you know. I don't know. So, yeah. So we should be getting... What should we do soon? We should be getting 7.31 soonish. There's no information about it at this point in time. Which is fine. That's... I imagine it's probably going... they'll probably release the patch notes, like, right before the release. But, I don't know, it just feels kind of odd to me that we haven't seen anything yet. But let me go to the special site, because that usually gives the most for answers. Special site, here we go. So yeah, if we go to the special site, at this point in time for 7.31, so we know that we are going to be getting the enhancement, the weapon enhancement, and we are going to get the cosmic exploration, which is going to continue, which is going to make the tools better. We know that at some point in October, we're getting the Monster Hunter and Final Fantasy crossover, which I'm thinking is probably going to be 7.34 or 7.35. Probably 7.34. Because I don't see it happening in 7... technically, I guess 7.32 could happen. There's no information for 7.32 or 7.33. So, yeah. I don't know. The hardest thing though with is either everything for this patch cycle that is out, we either know when it is or we've seen it already. Like compared to like 7.2, we knew about the ancient airship like a long time ago. Like we knew about that with the update, so we know that where that's coming from. But yeah, this feels like we don't know much about this update cycle. It really does. And part of me is wondering if maybe that's intentional, like they don't want us to know too much, because it's quite possible that 7.3 so 7. So either in 7.32, 7.33, and 7.34, those ones we have no idea about anything that's coming for them, except that we know that one of them most likely is going to be getting the Monster Hunter Wilds update. My guess is it's going to be soon. It's either going to be like, part of me wants to say 7.34, but it's a good possibility that it's going to be 7.32 or 7.33. Because there's just not that's about a month. That's just a few months. So, or I think it's 2 months at this point. It's less because it's it's the 16th of October, I think, is when that's coming out. Maybe earlier. We still don't have a date yet for 7.31, which, at its earliest, I could see it happening next week on Tuesday. But they usually, for these updates, they usually will wait until the last minute to announce when they're coming out. So so in a week we could get it, which would suck because I'm not going to be able to do much with it in terms of live streams. So, yeah. Well, I'll be able to do stuff with live streams. It's just gonna not be as focused. I don't know. We'll see. Let's go to... While I'm thinking about it, let's go to Tutorial. Because a lot of the stuff for here, it's pretty self-explanatory. We're going to go to another planet. But let's go to talk about this. So the thing that they said is that you should be able to do it via your dailies, if that's all you can do, before the update happens. So to me, that feels like it's implying that each of the that to get these upgrades, which at this point, the only image we have of that is 4 gems in the in each corner of this thing. Yeah, the tools and stuff on here all look the same. The only difference is, yeah, there's going to be a gem on each corner. Right, is that where I'm putting my pointer? So yeah, there, and there. With this one being green, this one being red, yellow, and blue. Yes. So my guess as to what that means is that we're probably gonna get them from, as it said, dailies. So that will probably be that we'll be getting. We'll have a chance of getting something from each of these. With Mentor probably being like the has the highest chance or something. It will probably be like in a specific area, like you have like a high chance of getting, you have a certain chance of getting said items. So it's it'll probably be similar to the Demi-Atmas. And it'll probably have less to do with fates. So that it'll probably make a lot more people be playing through a lot more standard stuff. So my guess would be like raids could give you one thing. The high end stuff could give you another. Or leveling could give you another. Blah 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 blah. I don't know. It might just be like a range of doing duties or some shit. But another thing that I'm thinking about when it comes to dailies is beast tribes. So if we go to Doc for a sec. Just for a sec. These also count as dailies. So I'm wondering if we'll be able to get stuff from these. Another thing that is also like kind of on my mind is we haven't gotten, what is it, duties, is it here? Yeah. We haven't had a VNC thing since the newest update with our current stuff. Is that the... Yeah, that's that one. We'll do that one last then. But yeah, we haven't done a VNC dungeon yet. Which, honestly, I after actually getting to mess around with those in with the Moogle event, I want to do more of those. I really do. That's one thing that I would like to see them. So, like, here's what. So I would like. I kind of understand why they're not doing VNC dungeons in this, but I think they should. Like, put like a. I don't know. Maybe like a. Granted, you're not gonna. Some players are not going to be able to do VNC dungeons because the lowest level one is level 100 or level 90, sorry. So that might be why. I don't know. But yes, this could be something. Like, if we're just thinking about, like, weekly stuff, though. Like this, all of these are important. PvP, Fates, Leaf Quests. I don't know. Hard to say. Like, I don't imagine it having anything to do with Leaf Quests, because Leaf Quests are pretty much only doing those as a, at least later on, at this high level, then you're only doing them as the other things. Oh! That's an interesting thing to add. I didn't think that they... Okay. I knew that they added the guide, but I didn't think that it was like something as major as that. We'll wait to talk to Ubly until we get back, but, you know. Oh, we're missing someone on our team. That's annoying. There should be more airship mounts. There really should be. Like multi-person airship mounts. Is this the math one? This isn't even the math. Oh, it is. Wait, is it? Maybe it is. I don't even know. I can't keep track of this shit. This isn't even one of the ones I need, but that's fine. turn. Do, 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 do. Oh, can this guy die already, please? But, I don't know. Do. Okay, yeah, this is the math one. I always forget which one's the math one. Okay. Okay. This one is fine. Good. Up to the top. Kill the boss. time for the boss that some people find really annoying. I don't understand why people find this boss annoying. I really don't. It's just math, and it's like some of the simplest math, period. Computation mode. Alright, so I am 8. Let's see which one he wants for the first one. Divide by 4, just stay still. Go to 2. I really don't understand how people have difficulty with that. I really don't. Like, I've made mistakes before, but it's usually like me just being dumbass and not getting to spot time. Oh. Oh, fudge, fudge, fudge. get to the annoying computation. Oh no, there's the annoying computation mode. Alright, let's see what we get. Alright, I'm at 4. Visible. Didn't even have to worry about it. How nice. I do have to say, it is odd that for that, 1 doesn't count as prime. I don't know. Okay, we got a few cutsceners. You know, I might run for a sec while we're waiting for the cutsceners. I should be back fast enough to at least get caught up. Okay. Well, I'm back. I guess I was in the wrong spot. There we go. So, didn't get too far, I guess, but I guess I missed a little bit. That's fine. Not the views. On the night, the nice thing about this fight is that, you don't really need to. He hardly takes any damage until the Cyclone, which will then divide us into our respective groups. Or rather not, sorry.
You will pay for what you have done with blood!
Alright, now we just take care of the heart, and then we can kick his ass. Perfect. Alright. Read the cards. Can't even get the minion. Read the rolls, but I don't. Probably could just pass on them, but it's fine. Pass on the gear because I really don't need it. And I hardly have any space. Did I get any of the cards? Oh, of course the cards are the last things that are going to be taken care of. Well, I guess technically the rolls would be, but yeah. No cards for me. Alright, talk to Ubli for a sec. Alright, so that's taken care of. Let's go ahead then. What are we doing? We are gonna go to Mamuk. Well, we go ahead and queue for an expert, probably. Yeah, let's queue for an expert. Expert, instantaneous, of course, as per frickin' usual. But yeah, that one didn't even count as something. So, this 100 will, which is good. After we do this, we might... Here. So that's Eden, right? Yeah, that's Eden.
There are beasts ahead of you.
So we might quickly run Creator and Nidhogg solo. Why do you not have a tank stance on? Probably did an alliance raid, and that's why, but whatever. space in
There
case
should
the
be an access hatch nearby that leads inside. Look for an opening.
Doo-doo. Ba ba da ba da bum 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 ba bum ba bum. Bloop-a-doop. Wait, I just realized we're doing this one. I did not think that we were going to be doing this one. I was expecting the last one.
I'm detecting something big. You'll have to deal with it to continue on.
Nice, nice, nice. Nice and simple. Alright.
Construction was apparently a constant battle against the rising water level. Even during the war, the people labored to maintain the castle.
Hmm.
It meant a lot to them. It's upsetting to think that preservation's terminal is in this place.
So, you have come. Let us measure
Second
your
boss.
That was hardly a challenge, I see. You will show me more. I bid you press on.
What does that look like, actually? One sec. Oh, that's interesting. I'm assuming that goes down. Not gonna get it, but that's interesting.
trouble thus far, but I have something that may test you yet.
Oh! I just realized that's the armor from... That's the Historia armor.
This machine has long guarded these crumbling halls. How will you handle this?
Too close. Too early.
Let us introduce more weaponry. Let us see what this is. Perhaps a new approach to assess your adaptability. Still alive. How unfortunate. For you to die here, it would save me trouble later. I'm beginning to understand how you were able to defeat Queen Eternal.
Perfect. Nice and simple. Alright, pass on that. Complete a level 100. Alright. So let's see. So that took care of that one. We've done an alliance. We've done normal. We could probably do a leveling or a high level because let's see. So that just doesn't include 50s and 60s, and this one just doesn't include. 1 to 50 and 80 to 100. So yeah, let's go ahead and queue for a high level, I think. Let's see what this gives us. Hopefully it's not a 50. over 60. And of course it's a 50. Oh, and I'm the only... Okay. I'm the only mentor here. That's fine. Not the end of the world. But my guess is that these guys are all free-to-players, so... That's like Garo gear. At least the brushes, for sure. I'm pretty sure that all of these guys have been through this shit before, so... Garo, and I think that's 7th, right? Yeah. Save me. Thank you. Maybe not. Maybe they're not used to doing this yet, because I was the only one attacking the mob when the guy got captured. Bum, ba-da-bum, ba-bum. Bum, bum. Okay. Let's see. Oh, looks like there's something big happening with the Minecraft snapshot. I'll check that out in a sec. Tank, where is your freaking... What the fuck? Did you just shirk it at me? That's a point where you use provoke. I don't... Yes, right. Diablos. I think I'm gonna give the command to the monk because, yeah, why not? There we go. Yeah, I have not done that one in a while. Holy cow. Cool, got 2 commands. Alright, let's see here. So that takes care of that. What is the font on this? That's pretty nice. Oh, no, that's the wrong thing. But that's fine. Where's the other one? Lot details. That's what I'm looking for. I'm realizing that this is just like way too freaking big sometimes, so there we go. That's better. Okay. Alright. So I didn't even do any of those, which sucks. So what we'll do then is we're going to go ahead and switch to you, and we're going to quickly do a few of these things. So we'll do Creator, Nidhogg, and maybe we'll do Thoradin. We'll think about Thoradin. Thoradin's just annoying. Alright, so Heaven's Ward, Creator, just do Soul, because that'll be fast. Okay. It starts counting down, and then we activate our code and the other thing. Like, granted, we don't actually need this, but it's fine. Sonic Boom! Perfect. There's creator done. Good. Alright, so that should take care of that. Let's see here. Freaking course. I mean, technically this is still winnable. It basically just needs to be like one of these needs to be this line, one of these needs to be that line, and then the other one needs to be across. But it's not likely. Yeah. So I think the best way is this one, this way, and that. Alright, because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's go ahead and do Nidhogg really quick then. And it's extreme, right? Yeah, Nidhogg Rage. Minstrel's Ballad, Nidhogg's Rage. This one goes by so fast as well, so. Not gonna last. Nice. Nice and simple. We don't need to worry about that. I've already got the mount. I've got pretty much everything that I can get from these, I think. So yeah, that takes care of this one, please. Okay. There's a chance. It's a small chance, but it's a chance. Practically minuscule, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and let's do Thoradin. See what happens with that. In fact, we will do this as a machinist. Because that, even though it does less damage, you really don't need that much damage for this stupid thing. Because a lot of this is just avoiding the attacks. Personally, I think this is one of the weakest of extremes. Next one to pop up will get the air anchor to their face. Maybe this is harder if you're like doing this as a in a group, normal level, but I don't know, because a lot of this is just like running around and making sure not to get too much. Like, that's probably the hardest part in a standard party, is my guess, but... Alright. Easy peasy, rice and cheesy. Okay. Let's see here. What did we get this time? Fuck. I don't think that's winnable now. Well, is it? No, I don't think it is. That's fine. Alright, let's quickly run a 51, and maybe a 70 as well, just in case. Because I think we can run a 70 solo, like one of the weaker ones. Well, actually, we'll just do this, and then I think that's where we'll call it for the stream, because we are approaching 11:30, so... call it. Bum 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 bum. Everybody please get gather together so I can wipe you out with one blast. What? So yeah, I think after this we will go ahead and call it for the stream. And then tomorrow is going to be another Final Fantasy stream. We're going to primarily focus on the event. And we might do it on multiple characters, so look forward to that. Or, well, we'll probably do it on this on Hollow Valley for sure. But I am currently working on getting a second character up. She's very early though, so Zoa is very, very early in her timeline. All the way up here. Everyone please gather to me. Be very much appreciated. This is just a cell phone, right? So yeah. After this, we will go ahead and call it for the stream. And we'll see what where it goes after that. Oh, so yeah, like I said, tomorrow we'll do the Rising, and we will try to finish up this as well. And if we have time afterwards, we might switch to another character. So I think when we get to the final boss, I'm just gonna go ahead and yeah, I'm gonna let the automation queen take care of it. See what happens. How long it takes. I imagine it won't take long. But I'm kind of curious, like, what happens. Oh, I had to attack it. Yay. So I can summon the queen, but I can't actually. She won't attack unless I specifically attack something. That's annoying. Okay, fine. Alright. But yes. So I'm gonna go ahead and, like I said, call it there for today. Like I said, tomorrow, we will go ahead and focus on the Rising, get that done. It should be very fast. I'm thinking like no more than an hour at most, and even then, I don't think it's gonna be that long. And then after that, we will go ahead and finish up the Wondrous Tales. I might actually do some of this off stream. We'll see. But yeah. there's a chance at 2 here. We just need either 1, 2, or 3. One of those. And we'll get a 2 line. But yeah, we might finish this. I might finish this off stream because it's not much. It's basically just go do one of these 2 alliance raids. Go do 70 or 80. Go do level 90. Go do frickin' Eden's Verse. And Eden's Verse is like one of the easiest frickin' ones ever. Any of them are really frickin' easy. But yeah, I might do that. I might complete it off stream, and then we'll turn it in at the beginning of next stream, or probably after the Rising, so that we can get like some stuff taken care of, so that maybe we get more people for that. But yeah, we'll do that, and then we will go ahead and finish up the most important thing, which is to do the second walk. Since that can get us gear. That can get us really good gear. So yeah, we'll do Alliance Raid gear. We'll get the Alliance Raid done and all that jazz. Especially because of the fact that I would really hope to get. I'd like to see what the comparatively the ooh, this one. The enhanced Historia weapon. And see where that takes us. I don't know why the tanks are needing like things to be updated. And whatever. But yeah. So yeah, anyways guys, hopefully you've enjoyed today's live stream. I've been Electro Ninja, and I will see you guys next time. But on